Good morning, good peoples of the world. How are you today? Beck here. I'm going to attempt to walk back up this hill with you guys with me. We're doing some exploring this morning of an old temple, which is obviously a national park. And yes, we've all walked past rocks and not realised. So what I'm about to climb up onto is the top of where the structure would have been. It goes right down here, however, the growth is very thick over the top of the rocks over there. However, there are remnants right down the bottom. There are large parts of this structure. Now, as you will see, this is a structure, guys. This was not just rocks that have melted in this way, in this formation. Rocks don't melt like this. I mean, rocks don't form, I should say. Excuse my voice. I've got to get over a tree stump here. Okay. It was hard enough getting down here with two hands. Okay, here we go. So, state forest. Of course they cordoned it off. They couldn't move this thing. And that's probably what all the state forests are. They're old megalithic structures. Now, when I talk megalithic, I mean this is megalithic. This is old and huge. And pre-flood would be my honest opinion, okay? Not Tartaria, and Tartaria wasn't Tartaria. Tartaria was the millennial reign, I believe. That's in my opinion. Okay. Here we go. Also, I've been looking for hieroglyphics. If there are any of, up in little cracks and underneath the rocks that the Aboriginals may have put here after the fact, which would have been after the fact. Now, can you see the layers? And this is just one little part of this massive structure. We're going to walk. I'm going to take you much further than this and show you just how big this structure was. We're talking absolute cataclysm that hit the earth. I haven't been into this little burrow yet, so I thought we'd just come in here. So as you can see, underneath these rocks that are just filthy, it's sandstone. And what were all the pyramids? What were all the huge colossal buildings? They were sandstone. So that there proves we're looking at the same material pre-diluvian, pre-flood. So because it's all gone yucky and black, you don't look at this as sandstone, you look at this as dark, some sort of darker rock with ore in it, that would have ore in it maybe, and it's not. Another thing hiding in plain sight. So imagine this all bright orange, that beautiful bright orange colour, and just look at the lines in it. Okay. It's pretty self-evident when you start seeing this stuff. You'll understand, you'll be able to walk anywhere yourself. And you'll be able to see with your own eyes that these were structures. Now, we don't know what happened for it to get like this, but we can say that probably the mountains were moved out of their place at that time. We could probably say yes. Go. the mountains and the islands shifted from their places. Remember it says that in the Bible? This is one tiny part, a slither of what is here. Now I'm going to show you something really cool, because to get to this spot is a natural path. Okay. You know, guys, the council didn't put these rocks here. And I really looked at that tree coming in. Isn't that beautiful pattern? Keep your eyes out for things moving around the bush that I don't see. You might catch something that I definitely might not see. Okay, so here we are. Now, if you imagine this is all that beautiful orange colour we just saw down there, guys. Okay, so this is the weathered result. Down here, you can see the orange coming through. So look at this. Look at the size of this stone. Look at that. Tell you how many meters that is, because I step out a meter. 5.5. And look at this. This rock is melted into this. Look at that. Okay. So, if you haven't already realised, I've got a new job. I started working. I'm now an archaeologist. I kid you not. And I'm starting in my hometown. The site where I'm at here is approximately about 8 kilometres from where I live, in a straight line. Okay, so let's go and see the other side of this. So this is one side, and you're going to see how wide the top was then, because we're actually walking the breadth of it to get back to where we were. It's easy. I'm going to take a path because I just walked right through the bush. Now there's a path here. Good. Let's go, girl. Alright, here's another great example of what this whole area was. It was all sandstone. And because there is an illusion of it, like I said, being a black rock. Also, this is on a high mountain. It's not a mountain as such, but it is a mountain for around here. We'll actually go to the lookout just quickly again, Jazzy. There's not much point. You can't see much up there, and we're only doubling back. You're going to see all the other stuff down here, so let's just go this way. Yeah, we'll get you a drink in a minute, girl. My water bottle's down here on a cliff. We're not staying here, we're going to keep going, but I'm just showing you, this goes nowhere. I was going to make my way through the bush on this side, but it's a lot sparser on this side, so I decided to go on the other side. But it's the same deal. Was this a pyramid? Was it either, I'm leaning towards a temple, a sandstone temple, simply because the blocks are different sizes, and I believe, okay, well, pyramid blocks would get smaller as they go up, I suppose. And there were many different kinds of pyramids. There were ziggurats and all different styles of pyramids. So we're either looking at a pyramid or a temple. And the government will never tell you this. I just passed 5 people from the council, the parks department, blah, 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 all standing around talking. And I was so tempted to say, yeah, nice temple site up here you got, guys. But the thing is, all this falls on deaf ears, or you just look like a lunatic in the bush with a dog. And quick, call the police. There's a crazy lady out here saying there's temples. Come on. But this is all what leads us to righteousness, because Satan's lies are being exposed. Just by doing this, Satan's lies are being exposed. Because if you go to any part of our council or government, which I have looked at the history of this site, and look, the story was just phenomenally amazing. It was one of those founders who owned this whole area. Yes, hold up. Owned everything around here. And this happened and that happened, and then the land got divided and blah, 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 which it is just blah, blah, blah. And phenomenal story. I'll try to attach it. Yeah. Okay. All right, Jazz, you're going to be right. Let's go. We're going down. Okay. Hope I don't cut the video off. I really don't like that. And then I've got to put 2 bits. And a lot of times people don't watch the second part.